To me, I always fall back to those people that have served in the war. In a war, I think of my grandfather. I think of my friends who were in Iraq and the struggles they went through, and the commitment that they made, and the separation they had from their families and their wives. And it's quite the commitment. So I think that you're honoring that commitment. One of the people that's very influential on me and on my life, and everybody has those people, was my grandfather. He was a World War II POW. He was a bomber on a B-17, and it got shot down over Europe. And it was they were doing a run over Italy at the time, and he was captured by the Germans and was put into a prisoner of war camp for about a year. He ended up being a 30-year military person, and he spoke very, very highly of it. The other times that he served and the impact it had on him and how much he enjoyed it, and the brotherhood that he had with his other military service members. He eventually went from the Army to the Air Force, at the end being a warrant officer. So when you're around that type of situation and those people that have those impactful conversations with you on what this service has done for me, it makes you think about it. And I know that my father served in the military. I have 2 uncles that served in the military and some cousins, and I think all for the same reason. Different branches, but we all felt like we wanted to take that honor of making that commitment to our country.
I just want to give thanks to both my aunts that were in the military. They helped preserve our freedom.
My stepbrother Andy is currently serving in the military, and I'd like to thank him for serving for our country.
I give thanks to my grandpa who served in the military to protect the freedom that we have here.
Hi, I'm Adam Kraus, and my grandfather fought in World War II, and I'd like to thank him for protecting our freedom.
I'd like to thank my uncle for serving in the military to protect our freedom in the United States.
My grandpa Klaus and my dad both served in the military, and they were both stationed in Germany, and that's actually how my parents met. So obviously if they weren't out there fighting for our freedoms back here, I wouldn't even be here at all. So thank you so much.
I was in the submarine service, so we spent over 250 days a year at sea. So that meant almost complete separation from your family on a regular basis. At the time, I was a young married person, and my wife said, "We are not having kids in this environment," because it was just too demanding and too difficult. No matter how simple or complex the job is, or how important you think it is, every part of the service is part of what we do to defend our country and defend our freedoms.
Even when I was in, I didn't realize, I suppose when I joined, I didn't realize how big of a deal it is, but we have hundreds and thousands of people that are serving in our military, and that's what keeps us free. There's bad guys out there. There's real evil in the world, and it wants to take what you have. A large portion of the world is not free and don't have the privileges that we have, and we need to take note of that, and we need to take action so that we maintain these privileges that we have, because they can be lost.